Hello, Africa. Today I want to talk about the recently ended African Union conference. I am mad to understand that it resolved to call upon the United States to remove sanctions against Zimbabwe. It also called upon the United States to remove Sudan from the list of terrorist-sponsored countries. Tomorrow it will be another country. So, instead of sitting down and deliberating upon calling upon the United States to lift sanctions against African countries, why could we not sit down to deliberate on how to make Africa self-sufficient, how to make Africa rely on its own resources so that any economic move taken either by the Western or Eastern countries won't affect us. And the only thing that we can avoid this is to seriously consider Nkrumah's idealism of a United States of Africa. Indeed, Nkrumah realized that as long as Africa remained balkanized, the continent will know no peace. The continent will know no economic prosperity. You can imagine a United States of Africa with all the vast resources that are available to us. There will be plenty of employment. There will be plenty of production to such an extent that we don't have to depend on any other country for our own survival. We will not have to depend on employment in Western countries, in Eastern countries. But the continent will even need labor from outside Africa to be able to tap all its resources. So, I would urge the African countries to put on their agenda a serious consideration of the formation of the United States of Africa. We should remove all the ideas about Francophone, Anglophone, Lusophone countries in Africa. It should be a United States of Africa so that we don't give any excuse whatsoever for any Western or Eastern country to interfere or to manipulate and maneuver individual African states to their own advantage. This is very important because the problem of Africa is the problem of the state which we inherited in all its aspects from the colonial masters. So unless we get rid of that state and create a united front, I don't see Africa moving in any direction towards political and economic development. It's high time we crafted our own economic system, our own political system that is suitable for Africa in order to be able to extract African resources which are in abundance for the good of the continent. Let us not remain balkanized. Let us remain united. United we stand, and divided we fall. This is the voice in the wilderness, but the voice of true revolution. Thank you. I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you.